Quick, drop a like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds or this spider will crawl in your ear tonight when you're asleep. Yo, what's going on guys, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. So as you can see by the title today, we have something very exciting to go over finally happening in Fortnite, obviously as we transition now closer and closer to the release of the new season being Chapter 2 Season 2. Not only are we going to be showcasing a trailer basically displaying the storyline or where it's going to head into in Chapter 2 Season 2, but we're also going to be explaining the storyline and how it leads up until this point so that you guys obviously can make sense of the trailer once shown. And not only that, but we have an official statement published by Epic Games as of today regarding the release date and why they're delaying Chapter 2 Season 2, as this is happening yet again, not just for Winterfest, not just over the Christmas period because it was meant to start on December 12th, but now it seems to be starting even later than we anticipated, as data miners found recently in the files to be February 6th. Make sure you're sticking around and watching the full video today because honestly, we've got so much stuff to go over and you guys won't want to miss out on any of it, especially the really cool trailer depicting what's going to be happening as we go into this second chapter of Fortnite based off the underlying storyline that not many people know about that's being told through loading screens. Quickly before we go any further, I'd just like to ask you guys one question. Do you want a free gift or cosmetic from the item shop?
Yes.
Well, I'm now gifting new subscribers every day. Simply make sure you hit the big red button and turn on all notifications and let me know in the comments your Epic Games ID as well as what you'd like to receive off me from the item shop. We're also getting so close to 1.2 million subscribers, and the next person to subscribe will help us achieve the milestone and potentially be that 1.2 millionth subscriber. If you want to support me even further by entering my code in the item shop, make sure to enter code FriendlyMachine, as I'm an official Epic Games affiliate and I try to refund everything I earn from this back into the channel to give you guys either V-Bucks cards or gifts from the item shop if you comment your Epic Games ID down below and also specify what you'd like to be gifted. If you want to be showcased on screen in the next video for showing my appreciation to you for using the code and supporting me, then make sure to tweet me proof of you rocking the code to my Twitter at FriendlyMachine in the video description down below like these amazing people on screen right now. And honestly, seeing you guys tweet me the proof every day makes my day, as it shows you're willing to go the extra mile to get involved with my exterior social media platforms. But with that said, now let's get into all the context actually as to why Chapter 2 Season 2 has been extended, as mentioned in this article right here, as this links to the storyline developments and obviously now allows time for a live event to occur affecting the map changes or things happening to also lead off into the next trailer that we're going to be showing. So at the time of me recording this video, this tweet came out an hour ago stating we have an update on Chapter 2 Season 1 and when to expect the next season, read more. As you can see also, the display title for the article is New Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 2 Release Date, and upon clicking that we are met with the following information. Hey Fortnite community, beginning with the release of 11.50 update in early February, Fortnite will be moving to Unreal Engine's Chaos Physics engine. At launch, the goal is to ensure that Fortnite still feels like Fortnite. Along the way there will be some bumps, so we're starting tests with a small group of players. We will also closely monitor feedback and make improvements over time. With the addition of the 11.50 update, Chapter 2 Season 2 is now expected to launch Thursday, February 20th. Chapter 2 Season 2 will feature blank, obviously because they don't want to spoil it, with multiple blank 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 because they obviously again don't want to spoil it. And then they state this because we can't brief you on all of the next season's secrets just yet. So this means they're planning ahead and obviously preparing something really big, not just in terms of how Fortnite will feel in-game to play, but the storyline that we can follow to make sense of the future map changes that will occur. The article ends off by saying before the season ends, we'll have additional overtime challenges and a new 2-week event. Stay tuned to Fortnite social channels for more details. The Fortnite team. Now before we hop into the storyline details that won't take long to mention so then you can understand the trailer I'm going to show you, the most interesting thing about this article is not only the fact that they've blurred out the features of Season 2 as if they're going to be revealed more so closely toward the release of the season, but the last actual line or paragraph. It states before the season ends, we'll have additional overtime challenges and a 2-week event. So the additional overtime challenges could also entail us earning a free season battle pass for the next season, considering we have had this extended a ridiculous amount of times now, and obviously this has been the longest season of Fortnite we've ever seen, which Epic Games originally didn't anticipate due to their end date being on December 12th originally. Because of this and the community being patient or to actually get the traction rolling again with Fortnite upon the release of this new season, I can't think of any other way way to bring back old players in any better or more prompting way than adding a free battle pass to earn through the new overtime challenges, considering we've only ever seen one earnable battle pass, and that was for Season 8 in the Season 7 overtime challenges. The interesting thing not only about the overtime challenges for Season 7 rewarding us with a free season battle pass for the next season, Season 8, is the fact that this was the concurrent season this time last year, Season 7. So with that said, with everything that happens now until the release of the next season, could we expect similar things to on-go, such as what was going on around the time of Season 7 transitioning into Season 8? And if this is the case, this 2-week event that they also mentioned could be a Valentine's Day event where not only support a creator is actually increased in terms of revenue payout to creators, but we could also be seeing a creator code reward like we saw last year for the Cuddle Hearts wrap, and a Valentine's Day challenge set with the return that's been already confirmed of the Fallen Love Ranger pack. With every possibility now covered in overview form of what will be coming to Fortnite until the release of Chapter 2 Season 2, let's cover the underlying storyline that's been built up in the background throughout all 100 plus days now, as Hypex also informed us on Twitter, and where this is going to lead to in the next cinematic trailer or even a live event that then gives us some sort of indication or groundworks as to what's ultimately going on in this new world of Fortnite now. As you guys know, the end event was the biggest gaming event in history happening at the end of Season X. Literally, we never got to go back to the lobby screen after this happened if we were in-game, and it was that big that even if you were in the lobby, you too got sucked into the black hole that lasted 2 days. The original storyline consisted or ended off with 7 protagonists that we really needed or wanted to know about, which were very involved with what happened, sucking us into the black hole containing the 0 point, as this was their plan, but only 3 of these characters have been revealed: the Visitor, the Scientist, and Peridigum. They all, however, made an appearance with all of their rockets obviously joining forces to combine a portal transferring this frozen in time meteor to then crash into the 0 point, but before this happened, one of the 7 scientists actually crashed into the 0 point itself. The particular sacrificial scientist, whether it was the scientist himself, as we know he was responsible for the voice on the voice recordings, or that voice belonged to him as confirmed by Donald Mustard, does this mean that they're going to be playing a larger involvement throughout the progression of Chapter 2's storyline, or are already involved, however have been mutated due to this alternate dimension transfer once the black hole expanded? This has seemed to affect many other things, revamping locations entirely as previously mentioned, so why couldn't this happen to some characters, and also switching their good intentions to bad? As you guys know, throughout the whole of Chapter 2 now we have 2 teams that's being expressed either through the loading screens or even the challenge sets or selectable styles we can unlock for Battle Pass skins, with one team being called Alter, which seem to be the bad or corrupt guys led by a greater force that we're going to be mentioning in just a second, that could also be the Scientist reformed in an evil manner, and also Ego, which seem to be the good guys trying to restore order or ultimately bring balance to this new universe or dimension of Fortnite. It's very apparent in the Chapter 2 Season 1 trailer that this Ego team, the good guys, are looking and searching for something. However, it's never revealed in terms of what they're searching for, but throughout the loading screens it's clearly expressed that Alter do not want whatever they're looking for to be found and will stop them with any force possible or needed. This all then leads up to the final loading screen, showing the puppet master behind it all being the Chaos Agent. Many people believe that the Chaos Agent is one of the 7 scientists, twisted in terms of not only his identity, but also his intentions as a result of maybe perhaps crashing into the 0 point, as we saw one scientist do. As you can see, there's multiple experiments being carried out right here, the sludge army that's being formed, or even this poster right here showcasing the blueprints for the corruption process of the scratch variant to the 8-ball skin. And alongside all of this happening, with all these experiments going forth, it seems a new team has been introduced. However, we do not know the intent of these new characters or what side they reside on in terms of good or evil. These characters being the mixture of both Alter and Ego. As you can see, Ripley has now a purple selectable style, indicating that blue and red have mashed together, being the overtime challenge selectable styles for the Battle Pass skins currently. Despite us not knowing much about these characters or their intention or why they were created or now made an appearance toward the end of this first season of the second chapter, we have an indication as to why ultimately the characters were searching initially around the island. It seems we have a giant vault door or bunker that's yet to be opened, and also has an uncanny resemblance to the bunker we enter at the start of Save the World. So could this be where the Chaos Agent is pulling all the strings from, or actually resides, actually scheming out his plans, considering he's also watching the door as if it's of great importance to keep this door shut or protected at all times. As the season has now been extended yet again, it obviously means that in the next update we're going to be receiving files pertaining to the live event which will be occurring, affecting the storyline and the story that will further be told, obviously throughout this whole chapter of Fortnite in these next 10 seasons. But before this happens, considering we know the overall concept of where Chapter 2 storyline has started out with a feud between multiple teams, we have a trailer to showcase, basically showing the further direction now of where the storyline will go. So with that said, I now present you the trailer. Sit back, relax and enjoy. You guys understand all the secrets contained in that trailer? I didn't think so, so make sure to rewind the video, listen to the storyline and how it's progressed, and then watch the trailer again. If you enjoyed or found this video helpful or informative, or want to keep referring back to it, make sure to slap a like in the video down below, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already with all notifications turned on. But with that said, hopefully I can recognise you guys in the comment section of my future videos to come. I'm out, have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are whenever you're watching, have a good one, take it easy, and as always, peace.